Hi everyone, my name is Olabode. You're welcome to Dreams of the Heart TV. My passion on this channel is motivating, encouraging you, and challenging you to live out the dreams God has put in your heart. Today I want to talk about time finding tips. And I have a question I want to ask you. Do you have enough time in your day, or do you need to find more time? I would say. I'm sure you don't have enough time, it seems. But today I just want to share some tips with you that might actually make you see that you actually have more time than we actually think we do. So today I want to talk about, I've been talking about money for a little bit, and I just want to divert into time, because a lot of time, if we don't have enough time to do what we need to do, we find out that we're just rushing. We're constantly rushing. So I want to share a few tips with you. The first thing I'll share with you is something that I learned from one of my mentors, Teresa Belfort. She talks about the Sunday night strategy. And I found the Sunday night strategy is just you scheduling everything you have to do the following week. So on Sunday night, you know what you have to do for the whole week. You have like an idea. Okay, things you have to do. Like she would say that she has things she writes down 2 lists. One for the ministry, one for her personal life. So if you're someone that you just have, maybe you're just your personal life, you could write a list for your personal life. And then if you have a business, you could write, okay, these are the things I have to do for my business. And then write everything down, like things that you have to do. And then what you can do is, there's something called a time map. You're able to, if you go onto my website, olabode.com, you're going to be able to download the time map. And I also have the daily planner template on there, which would help you in planning your time better. So she talks about using that. So what you do is on Sunday night, you write out everything you need to do for the week, and then you begin to allocate. Okay, on Monday, this is what I have to do. On Tuesday, this is what I have to do. Wednesday, and you go all the way down till you get to Saturday. And I found, like I've used this for a while, what I found is that when you do this, you actually see what the things that you have to do for that week. It might not be exactly what you're going to be doing, but it's a guide to help you. And another thing that I think, tip number 2 that I think really, really helps you. So you have your Sunday night strategy there as tip 1. Tip 2 would be scheduling. So what I mean is that when you schedule, it just means you give everything a time. So think from like on Monday morning, from 8 to 9, I have to take the children to school. From 9 to 9:30, I have to come back home. I have to, I have a doctor's appointment. Whatever you have to do. From 10, I start work. I'm working till 2. Whatever your schedule is, just schedule. Because what I always share with someone is, what you don't schedule does not happen. So scheduling is a big way to plan your day. So always make sure before you start your day, like the night before, always make sure you sit down and you think, what do I have to do tomorrow? I'm going to write it out, and I'm going to go step by step. Okay, like I do that. And some days things might not go exactly, because there's just, stuff always pops up during the day. But what I find is that because you have a schedule, if somebody comes and says, oh, can you meet me up at 9:30? You say, let me look at my schedule. Oh, 9:30, sorry, I'm booked up. I might be able to help you maybe at 4 o'clock. But right now, you look and I can't meet up with you at 9:30. Tip number 3, I would say is, and this all affects each other, I would say is, calculate how long it takes you to do each task. So you have your Sunday night strategy. Like for the first week, what you can do is to see how it would work for subsequent weeks. You can calculate how long does it take me to do a particular task. For example, maybe I have to, pay my bills over the phone. How long does it take me? You might think it's going to take you 10 minutes. It might not taking you 30 minutes. How long is it going to take me to do my quiet time? Time with God. It's going to take me 30 minutes. You have that scheduled. How long is it going to take me to do all my errands? I have 4 places to go. So calculate how long it's going to take you in that 1 week. And that 1 week will be like what you can use to work on subsequent weeks. Another thing, tip number 4, I would say, would be how, we're talking about how long it's going to take you, is seek to track how long this takes you over the entire week. Seek to find pockets of time as you do your schedule. Are there pockets of time? Is there 20 minutes here? It's a 30 minutes here that you can use that's going to be useful for you later. And that's really the purpose of a schedule. And you would actually find that you are actually gaining time. I find when I write out everything I have to do, plan your time. When you plan everything you have to do, you actually find that you have pockets of time. And that I find is a big thing that helps me. So I have a daily planner template like I mentioned earlier. It's going to be on my website, olabode.com. You can download that. That would help you. And you can also use a time map. A time map just shows you just like a map of time between when you wake up in the morning and when you go to bed, and it has from Monday to Sunday, and then you can actually fill in everything you need to do, and this would really help you in finding time that you think you might have lost. If this has helped you in one way or the other, please share with other people. You can connect with me on olabode.com, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Next week, I'm going to be sharing 10 more effective ways to manage your time. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Have a great week. See you next week.